Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean,
Right.
and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we have the new Great Taste of the World beef burger. We have also reviewed the new chicken burger, the Jamaican chicken, which should be live at the same time as this, hopefully.
Yep.
Sean's not feeling very well. We did touch on that in the video, so
Yep.
we'll just do the best we can today.
Yep.
And this is what we have. We have the Swiss stack with Emmental cheese sauce. Got this for 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then we've got the final one in the range, it seems. But
Yeah, that'll be the Italian stack.
yeah, but right now, it's all about the Swiss stack.
Yeah, so this one I'm excited about because this is very similar to the French stack. It's got the same sort of Emmental style processed cheese, but instead of garlic sauce, it has cheese sauce, and then it's got crispy onions on as well. So I don't see how this can't be better than the French stack, which I think so far is our favourite one out of the Great Taste of the World that we've reviewed this year.
Yeah. Thumbnail?
Yeah, sure. Slightly. That's good.
So, yeah, what have we got on this? We've got 2 beef patties,
Yeah.
Emmental cheese sauce,
Yeah.
the Emmental processed style sliced cheese,
Yeah.
lettuce, and bacon.
And crispy onions.
Oh yeah, crispy onions, yeah. So,
Yeah, and it's some sort of potato lattice style bun, I think they called it. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but is that like dehydrated potato on top of it or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should we get straight in and cut this?
Yeah, we're going to cut this in half and John's going to take the salad off.
Yeah, I'm going to cut it though because you're not going anywhere near my food today.
Yeah, I've said that.
Back in a second.
Yep, cheers.
Okay, everyone, we're back from slicing this burger in half to have some each.
Yeah. This smells incredible. You just without touching it, it smells so cheesy. It smells so smoky from the bacon, presumably. I don't know if there's any smoked cheese or something.
It's probably a bit smoky from the cheese as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just smells all round very good.
It does smell very nice. So I'm quite confident about this one.
Mm.
The bun's sort of crispy on the top there. It's got see a cross section there. There is a fair bit of lettuce on this, but it's not a stupid amount of lettuce like on the chicken one that we had. Crispy onions are spread around better than they were on the Canadian one. On the Canadian stack, we had all the crispy onions were just in a little pile in the middle of the burger. But obviously the build's going to vary.
That's very nice. Nice smoky cheese flavour.
Mm.
Again, a very, what we said about the Jamaican chicken, just a very solid burger that, I think.
Mm.
It's really good. Very cheesy.
It's nothing very different to any of the others, but as we discussed a fortnight ago with the Canadian stack, as long as your expectations aren't high, as long as you don't expect anything other than just something safe from McDonald's, you won't be disappointed in this.
They don't seem to be safe in other countries though, do they?
No. So yeah, as a counterpoint to that, as nice as this is, as it is just, it's 2 burgers, 2 slices of cheese, 2 rashers of bacon and lettuce in a bun that's a bit different with a different sauce. That's all of these Great Taste of the World burgers. That's all they are.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, ironically, in other parts of the world, in McDonald's, like Germany for instance, they've got things like
the signature truffle
burger. So while we've got what's called the Great Taste of the World, we got a French stack, we got a Swiss stack, we got a Canadian stack, we've got an Italian stack.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's sadly ironic that McDonald's in Germany, which isn't a country that's covered by this Great Taste of the World that we've got here, has a burger that's just seems so much nicer than
and different than what the normal, like what we get and see as normal.
Yeah, it's different. It's got actual sort of truffle flavored cheese that's not like a
Truffle,
an actual,
raclette truffle cheese.
Yeah.
And then there's like a truffle sauce as well
Truffle
on top.
sauce,
And the
and it's-
burgers look a bit bigger.
Yeah, it's well.
I say look because you can't.
You can't tell, but what you can tell is that it's got about 900 calories compared to the 700 calories or so in this one. And we'll flash that up now. We'll flash up this one, and then we'll flash up a picture of the truffle burger so you know what we're talking about. But
And whether or not you agreed with my rant in the last video on the Canadian stack, personally, I feel that was... Well, it literally came out maybe 2 days after we did the rant, didn't it?
Yeah,
or maybe a week, maximum a week. And you sent this and was like, and I, my first message back to Sean was, I feel like my rant was a little bit valid now.
Yeah, I mean,
because some people will agree, some people won't agree.
But personally, I didn't agree because I was on the side of what can you expect from McDonald's? But then, you know, if you look anywhere else in the world, you'll get an answer. That is what you could expect from McDonald's. It's not what we are to expect from McDonald's in this country, but if they can do it elsewhere, they can do it here. There's no practical reason why not, as far as I can tell. There might be a practical reason.
Maybe the taste of something like truffle wouldn't go down very well in this country.
Yeah, or maybe just getting truffle sauce is going to be too expensive with Brexit.
Maybe. It's a sad thought. I want truffle.
Yeah, but... You know, you'd have thought we could get like I don't know, just anything. I didn't agree with you at the time, but the more I think about it, the more I do. I think there's a lot of things we could have that we're not getting. You look at, I see a lot of McDonald's promotions from Singapore. They look nice. I'll go on Google and flash up like the first two that come up, and you'll be like, yeah, I know what you mean, that they sound good. They had like a Japanese burger and a Japanese apple frozen smoothie or something.
Yeah, it just seems like in this country, like we've said, McDonald's is just playing it very, very safe because they know people are just going to go there, they're going to just take the kids.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to look after them properly, and so they'll take them to McDonald's and just give them a burger because that'll just shut them up.
But then, having said that, I don't know if someone in the Philippines is going to look at our McDonald's and say, oh, the Big Tasty, that looks amazing. Or, you know, oh, the hot apple pies, why don't we get them here? I don't know what we have that they don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think the Germany standard sort of McDonald's menu is much stronger.
Well, yeah, we were looking, so I did a bit of research before this video, a bit more onto the truffle just to see. And I scrolled down the page, and they have proper chicken burgers as well.
Yeah.
Which, again, is something we've ranted about on just having 2 chicken selects on a burger. There were 2. I mean, I don't know if they were very big, but they looked it, and they looked definitely looked big. I think I suggested in the last video, on the Jamaican chicken video, that they could do 2 chicken legends, and you're like, well, because of cost, and it's probably unsure. But they're doing it in other countries.
Yeah, well, there weren't 2 of them, were there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was almost like that Chris. No, I was going to say the Roadhouse, but no. It was like it looked like 2 things. Well, we can flash up more images from the McDonald's German page.
Yeah.
We'll just flash up like what we're seeing. So,
and when I was in Germany a couple of years ago for a conference, I'd passed a McDonald's on the way from the hotel to the university.
You lucky boy.
And so I went for breakfast every morning for a week, and they had a chicken McMuffin, which was really nice. It had like a smoky mayonnaise on it, and it had bacon, and it was about two euros.
I bet that was a really nice change as well.
It was
sausage McMuffins.
That's why I got it, because it was in Hanover, and everywhere on the street there you had street vendors selling like currywurst and that sort of thing. So I thought, you know, I'm not going to get a sausage McMuffin from Mackey's. I'll get the chicken one because I can get sausage that's better on the street, and I can get sausage McMuffins at home. Yeah. So I was having that every morning. The
first time I ever went to Greece, I think it was Greece, or it could have been, I had what was like, this was like 10, 15, 20 years ago, could be now. But it was like a McFarm burger, which was like seasoned sausage meat. But it was like very light. It was a lot lighter in colour. in terms of, you know, like our sausage McMuffins. But it was just, again, I think it was like maybe a pork and chicken burger that was seasoned with a few things. I can't remember now because it was a long time. But it was, you know, it was just something different and something we don't get here and ever seen. So, which is a shame, really, because that burger's really nice, and I just feel like we've moaned about not getting the best stuff we can get from McDonald's.
Yeah, I'd say in terms of our ratings, I'd say this is probably another 6 or a 7. Relative to the rest of the Great Taste of the World menu so far, it's probably an 8 or a 9. I think it's better than if we were to judge each burger on the Great Taste of the World menu, just in the context of the Great Taste of the World menu, I think this is the best one so far.
Yeah, I think that's the best beef one, and the Jamaican chicken we had earlier is probably the best chicken one out of the two. I know there's only 2, but it's still better.
Yeah, which is a good thing because that's here for 4 weeks now. From today.
Yeah, so. A lot happier with that, to be honest. I think I only had the Indian chicken once.
Yeah, same.
Again, I had it once for the video, and then I had it once more in.
Oh, okay.
You know, just to try it again, you know, because when we cut them with, say, salad, they do go a bit cold, so I wanted one a bit more fresh without salad. So just so I could, like, but again, it was...
To be honest, each one of these I've only had once, and I've only been to McDonald's once outside of these reviews, and I've got a Big Mac meal.
I'm usually getting wraps of the day. Even then, when I'm not getting wrap of the day, I'm still getting the bacon and chicken one. That's wrap of the day on Tuesday, but I seem to get that on a Wednesday or Thursday anyway, and just pay an extra £1 because it's better.
Yeah, I think the only reason I've given any of these burgers more than a 5, because in our first video we said a Big Mac meal is going to be a 5. The only reason any of these have got more than a 5 is because of the novelty. If these were permanent menu items, they wouldn't be getting such high scores. They're getting higher scores because of the novelty, and it's hard to remove.
But that novelty seems to be wearing off a little bit, doesn't it?
It does, it does, but this is the best one so far.
Yeah. So yeah, we urge you all you guys, especially if you like cheese, definitely check out this one.
Yeah.
Definitely check
smoky
out...
bacon as well. It is very smoky.
Yeah. And definitely check out the Jamaican chicken as well.
Yeah, if it's a bit spicy, it's not too spicy. Yeah.
But you can see our review on that on the other video.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.